In today's video, we're going to talk about what's really driving the crypto market higher right now. Prices are moving up, sentiment is shifting, and suddenly social media is filled with calls for a new bull run. But what if this move isn't being driven by retail investors at all? What if the real reason crypto is rising has everything to do with BlackRock ETFs and institutional capital quietly flowing into the market? Because every time crypto starts moving, the narrative quickly becomes emotional. People start talking about hype, momentum, and price targets. And right now, those flows are coming from places most retail investors aren't watching. We've got a lot to get through in this video, so I'll keep the intro short. But if you find any value here, can I ask you to smash the like button? It takes a lot of time to make these videos, but it literally takes 2 seconds and costs nothing to hit like, and it helps the channel more than you think. I'm aiming for 500 likes on this video, so help me hit that goal. Subscribe to the channel if you renew and turn on notifications so you don't miss content like this. As always, I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Please do your own research. I'd also appreciate it if you try to answer the question later in this video. Now let's get into it. Why retail thinks crypto is rising? Most retail investors believe crypto is rising because sentiment is improving. From the outside, it looks like organic excitement is pushing the market up again. But retail enthusiasm alone is never enough to sustain major market moves. Big moves require big money. And that money doesn't come from Twitter, it comes from institutions. BlackRock changed the game. BlackRock's entry into crypto wasn't just another headline. It was a structural shift. When the world's largest asset manager launches crypto products, it sends a signal to every other institution. Crypto is no longer untouchable. BlackRock didn't enter crypto to trade short-term price action. They entered to build exposure, infrastructure, and long-term allocation products. That kind of capital moves slowly, quietly, and strategically. Why ETFs matter more than price? ETFs are not about hype, they're about access. They allow pension funds, asset managers, and traditional investors to gain exposure to crypto without touching wallets, exchanges, or private keys. That removes friction. And when friction disappears, capital flows increase. This is why ETF inflows matter far more than daily price candles. Capital flows are the real driver. Crypto isn't rising because retail is buying the dip. It's rising because regulated capital is entering the market. ETF inflows, custody growth, and institutional positioning create steady demand that doesn't disappear overnight. Unlike retail, institutions don't panic sell on volatility. They build positions. Why this move feels different? Previous rallies were driven by leverage and speculation. This one is being driven by allocation. That difference matters. Speculative rallies collapse quickly. Allocation-driven moves build over time. That's why price can move higher without the usual retail frenzy. Retail is still focused on the wrong signals. Retail watches. Price targets, breakouts, influencer opinions. Institutions watch. Flows liquidity, regulatory clarity, market structure. By the time retail notices what's happening, positioning is already done. What BlackRock really wants? BlackRock doesn't care if Bitcoin goes up tomorrow or next week. They care about long-term store of value portfolio diversification, institutional-grade exposure, scalable financial products. Crypto fits into that framework now, and it didn't before. What this means going forward? This doesn't mean crypto goes straight up. Volatility will continue. Pullbacks will happen. Retail will get shaken out. But underneath that noise, capital is being placed deliberately. That's how real market cycles begin. So here's the question I want you to think about. Is crypto rising because of hype or because institutions like BlackRock are quietly positioning for the long term? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe. And check out the other videos appearing on the screen right now. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.